All right, shalom, shalom. And we are the true Hebrew Israelites. Each week in and week out, the prophets of the downfall of America is known as dabbling and bring the scriptures. We'll get started. We'll give all praise, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakabadat.
the honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone that tells us truth. But respect to the icon of their labor and his work. Peace and salutations to the hopefully elect. And scatter abroad across the four corners of the earth. We say shalom.
Shalom.
Every facet. Once again, through the spirit of power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai, to bring forth the kingdom of heaven for the Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans out there will be downtrodden, oppressed, pretty much put into a low condition due to the curses in the Bible. We're in a time right now in which the Lord has provided mercy through our Lord Yahweh Shai. This first starts with this knowledge. And we see these things will have to be spoken first. All these things that are written according to the future, prophetic events of the kingdom of heaven and salvation come to effect. And that's what you see taking place right now. Most of the Hebrew Israelites, starting our apostles and elders of great millstone. All right? So we're seeing things pretty much transpire. As this world rolls out, we start to see these kingdoms fall, man. The economy is pretty much shot. The dollar's losing value. Morality of people is all-time low. These are all signs we're approaching the end of America. You see?
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30. We start at verse 10. And it says, therefore, fear thou not, O my servant Jacob, saith the Lord, neither be dismayed, O Israel.
Yeah, fear thou not, thou servant Jacob. The servant represents the prophets, man. You see? The Lord is telling us to fear not. In fact, we can hold Isaiah 40 real quick.
For lo, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity.
Yeah, he will save us from afar. Got it?
Yep. It says, I will save thee from afar, and thy seed from the land of their captivity.
Right, we will spread abroad. When you read in the book of Matthew 24, it tells you how the Lord would gather his elect from the four corners of the earth. And why would we spread abroad? Well, because of disobedience. We were subject to the curses. Now those curses are coming upon us. First of all, with the truth. We see truth is actually mercy from Yahweh Ba'ashem Shai. Yep.
And Jacob shall return and shall be in rest and shall be quiet, and be quiet, and none shall make him afraid.
Yeah, so he will return and be at what rest. That rest is talking about being in his truth. The Lord said in St. John 14 chapter, he would send us some comfort, that would give us a peace of mind, which you paraphrase, not according to the world, but as the Lord gives us. Matter of fact, we gotta get it now. Upshot. Hold that real quick up. St. John 14 and I think 26. The Lord would give us peace, not according to the world, but according to what's written in Scripture.
It's John 14, verse 27. It said, peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not as the world give I unto you.
Yep.
Let not your hearts be troubled, neither let it be afraid.
Yeah, so we be given peace in the spirit, according to the testimony of Yahweh Shai, to know the things that are going to come after the fall of America. And throughout all these said parables, the Lord's going to provide protection for the elect. You see? Because everything is leading up to the destruction of America and the great deliverance of the Israelites. So in the midst of those times, the Lord will give us peace in the form of His word, to let us know that amongst those times again that we're going to be protected, Lord willing, we will abide in Yahweh Shai. That's that peace and that comfort that the Lord is providing.
This is the book of Psalms 119 and 50. This is my comfort in my affliction, but thy word hath quickened me.
In my affliction. And brother been kept in hell lately, man. And that's the spirit. We had different conversations among brothers, and every brother's going through something, man. You know what I'm saying? So that brings us comfort knowing that, hey, you ain't the only one going through something.
You too?
Yeah, you too. Same thing. You know what I'm saying? So the body is something as a whole. But we find comfort in ourselves, when we talk amongst each other, we see that, damn, I thought I was going through that alone, but now my brother's going through that. So we're going through the same trial. This is all the afflictions of the elect that are being purged right now. Just being afflicted because, we're waiting for salvation. The Lord is hastening salvation. He's making us hate this place even more by catching hell. You know, when you catching hell with your woman, bills, lost your job. Barry's brother has recently lost their jobs, man. You know, but these are all signs that the Lord is he's pretty much getting ready to deliver us. And I think, yes, man.
Yeah, all right, Luke point 2. All right, this is Luke 21, verses, point is at 24. And they shall fall by the edge of the sword, and shall be led away captive into all nations. As the brother was saying, that was the nation of Israel. It says, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles. Yeah. Right? Now Jerusalem is what? That's the head, that's the capital, so to speak, of Israel. Right? That's the headquarters. It says, and Jerusalem shall be trodden down of the Gentiles until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled.
Yeah, until the times of the Gentiles be fulfilled. So, what's that, 7 AD? Jerusalem will be set, and then ultimately after that we'll be scattered, brought to the times of the Gentile rulership be fulfilled. And we're in that time right now. You know what I'm saying? It tells you about it in the book of 2nd Ezra, I think the 6th chapter, how the affliction of Zion has been fulfilled, if you paraphrase. Someone can find that, Mama Church. 2nd Ezra 6. But when the time when the Lord is making what inquisition upon those that have done unjustly unto the Israelites, man. You see? So we're testifying against Esau, the heathen, even 2/3 of our people, man, about what they have done unto us, man. It's all about the salvation of the elect, right? So the Lord is investigating the atrocities done even from the time of righteous mother Abraham, leading all to these times right now. The Lord spoke about it back to, I think, 23rd chapter. No? I think
It's Jeremiah 30 and verse 11. It says, for I am with thee, saith the Lord, to save thee. It says to save thee, though I make a full end of all nations, whither I have scattered thee, yet will I not make a full end of thee.
Yeah, that's talking about the remnant. The Lord's not going to make a full end of the remnant. Go ahead.
But I will correct thee in measure.
Yeah, we're being corrected right now. We're being brought back into order. The Lord's how we're set them in order before our eyes. You see? That's what's happening right now. Order is key. Because both sides now what the opposite of confusion. The opposite of confusion is what order. That's what you see being established before you. The spirit of power Yahweh by Shema Shai.
Bruised and incurable, and thy wound is grievous.
Yeah, you can't cure the bruise that the Most High put upon you. You can't escape the curse. That's what this is saying. You know what I'm saying? Because Jacob, let's try to find another route, go up another way to find some peace where you may be selling out. Where you may be selling out. You're going the Diddy route now. You're going the Diddy route. $1,000 back there, $1,000 bottles of baby oil slack and 700 plus dildos. What are you doing with that?
That ain't enough ash in the world.
Jake has pretty much surpassed the week, like the scripture say. See? Yeah, more to that?
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, you got it.
It says, there's none to plead thy cause.
Yeah, there's none to plead thy cause. See, these other nations, they're not here to plead their cause. They're here for your downfall. Yeah?
That thou mayest be bound up, that thou hast no healing medicine.
Thou has no healing medicine. What is the healing medicine? The scriptures.
Good.
They're not going to give you the full truth. They're not going to tell you who you are. When Jake come out saying the Israelites, what they do, man? They said that you were a fucking liar.
That's it.
It tells in the book of Hosea 1 and 10, the place where it was said to them that you are not my people. There it should be said, you are the sons of the living power. And that's what's taking place before you.
Yeah. This is Isaiah chapter 1, verse 5. It says, why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more.
Yeah, so why should the Lord continue to beat your ass with the evil? Because he sent the letters to correct us. Yeah, they did not take the heed. Not offended, go ahead.
Yeah, God, it says, the whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint.
Right? Yeah, the whole head is sick, right? So your whole mentality, your way of thinking, the ideology subscribe to, that's a sickness, that's a plague. If you don't come in the stead of Yahweh Shemashah, then there's ordinances, then you're sick in the mind. And the brother brought out that top, the Lord came for not for those that are whole, but for those that are sick, those that are not, and they have went off, that they need healing, man. And that's what Yahweh Shah was set up for.
It says, in the whole heart faint. So the spirit of Jake is weak, man. Anything that Jake try to set up as a foundation to rule his spirit is weak in comparison to the scriptures, man. So his heart is faint. When push comes to shove, hey, when in the time of prophecy, run the prophecies of Allah, Islam, through the ringer, man. It's gonna find to get burnt. So Jake's whole heart is faint, man. Through the understanding of these scriptures, the more hell we catch, the more confident we are that, hey, I'm built for this thing, and the Lord really is. He really is, for lack of better words, the Lord really is fucking with me, man. He really dealing with me. You see, through the hell, but let you catch it, that'll break your spirit. You see, your heart becomes weaker. The Lord ain't dealing with me, really building like a father, an austere father. You see? So I read back, I'll pass it back to you. It says, why should ye be stricken anymore? So, like a daddy slapping a weak ass son's hands, like eventually he's gonna be like, ah, this is a bitch. I can't deal with it, you know? Like, I'm gonna let him kick with his mama. Why should ye be stricken anymore? Ye will revolt more and more. So Jake gonna revolt against the Lord more and more. The more we come, the more truth that comes out, the more understanding comes out. Jake revolts against it more and more. We got a greater understanding of the scriptures here in 2024 than we had in 2009, but yet Jake comes against the truth more vehemently than they did in 09. It says,
By my head, even because they see the prophecy coming forth, because you got a lot of mouths that are being shut through the prophecy, but they're still not converted. They see the things we were talking about, but they still not submit themselves to the orders.
Yeah, because it said you will revolt. You remember the debates, the many debates that the nation of Israel would have against these other doctrines? Where are those that nothing can stand? So now you got to come what? You got to bring the scriptures against the scriptures. They are only revolt more and more. You used to use Allah. That didn't work. So you use Christian. That didn't work. Now you're using Jesus Christ. That's losing. So what now? You're trying to take the rudiments, the strength of our power. You're trying to use our own tactics against us now. You will only revolt more and more, man. It says, the whole head is sick and the whole heart is faint. And from the sole of the foot even unto the head, there is no soundness in it.
There's no sound. The sound is going to hold it. From the head to the foot, your body, you have no wholeness. Your body's not whole. It's sick now. And you're not really subscribing to this truth and getting the answer that you need. Because the alleged have what attained it, but the rest is blinded. We have found the Lord has given us the things that we desire. Now we're satisfied with the truth of the scripture. All the things that we were inquiring about before this truth, the Lord has made known to us now.
It says, I'll read from the top. From the sole of the foot even to the head, there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and petrifying soul.
Yeah, wounds and bruises. And that was done by what you read, man. See? The Lord wound us with the wound of the enemy. That's what it says. See? So when we disobey, the nations come on top. Nobody scripture saying, Psalm 28. The thing you should come, pretty much go very high, should pretty much be brought very low. Paraphrase. That's a thousand Lord. You disobey, you get brought down. Those who use Esau, the nation, to come against us, and that's what we see today. So much of where they're rejoicing at our downfall. It says in the book of Lamentations, 2nd chapter.
It says, ye have not chosen, ye have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mortified.
Yep. Bound up and mollified.
You are mollified with ointment.
Yep. So you haven't been healed. There's a precept links over that. What's that? Wisdom South. It was that word that healed me. Somebody can find that real quick. Bible shot and go with that. Because it's going to be the truth. Yeah, it's going to be the word that's going to pretty much heal the minds of the Israelites. It's going to feel big. It's mollified ointment. So
Wisdom of Solomon 16 and 12.
16 and 12. What?
It was neither herb nor mortifying plaster that restored them to health,
Yep.
but thy word, O Lord, which healeth
All things, heal of all things. See? And Jacob's not willing to submit to the word, to be healed, man. That's why you seek for comfort. Everything outside of your how about you outside. You're not gonna find any comfort, any satisfaction in the things of America, Babylon will be wet. Because it's all gonna come to an end. But the words of your how about you outside, that's gonna stand for help. And those that find it too, you know, they're gonna pretty much they're gonna pretty much benefit from what's written before the prophet.
It says that my peace I leave with you. Now that's the word gives you. That the Lord he cleanse your mind. You know, take away from these mortal thoughts. You know, and pretty much the burns of the flesh. You see, those things pretty much they go away when you come into the council of Yahweh Shemam Shach. Now you got a greater purpose. You know, you're looking for a better future. You know, you're looking for the kingdom, right? You're looking to do something better. Yeah, this Romans chapter 12, verse 2. It says, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind."
Yeah, I may say, let the scripture say, if you be dead in how it shot, seek those things which are above. See, Heavenly Father, where you how about you shot sit. That's everything. That's somebody kingdom of heaven. So that comes with a transformation of mind, thought, ideas. You no longer subscribe to the ways of America. Deeper, man. Now when you're looking for the great destruction of America, because you see that ultimate peace is coming behind this great mindset that the Lord is giving us, man.
It says, "And be not conformed to this world."
Yeah, be not with the fashion of this world. But all these idols, you know. Yeah.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High.
Because the Most High said, Yahushua said, except the man be born again, he cannot see the kingdom of the Most High. You have to be born again according to the Spirit. You have to be renewed in your mind. Well, now, your thoughts, your purposes is geared towards the kingdom of heaven. It's not geared towards forwarding your life in America. It's going to go up in flames. It tells you that. So what should be your daily objective? It should be to please the Lord, man, and do his will. So that you may obtain that great reward and salvation.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 4. I'm starting at verse 3. It says, "Therefore endure hardness as a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach.
Yep.
No man that warreth entangle himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who has chosen him to be a soldier." Yeah, it says no man that wars entangle himself with the affairs of this life.
Because, you know what I'm saying, the scripture says that this is a spiritual battle. We're involved with it. So if you're in a spiritual battle or battle in general, you're not going to be concerned with the things of the world, man. It could be your family. What was it saying on Dead President? Or what said, you know, who was it that brought up that idea? He said something to the fact that your daughter, something like that. At home. I mean, boy, I can't think about that shit. That's a bad phrase. You can't really be thinking about your family, you know, to that extent. Not be all man, because you've been told to be a soldier of your house shot. You got to press forward towards the mark, man.
Yeah, it's not just a soldier. When you look into that word, soldier, you're going to as a champion for a cause. The Lord says so. It says, "You've not chosen me, I've chosen you." So you're my champion. You know what a champion is? Like I'm laying all of my livelihood, my stakes. I put my confidence and my bearing upon you. I know you can get the job done. So this is the champion for my cause. So when read that, Bible Bashar? No, you got it.
NLT. It says, "Endure suffering along with me as a good soldier of Hamashiach Yahushua." It says soldiers don't get tied up with the affairs of civilian life.
See? Why? Because he's called, he's solely set on the mission. It's just like Floyd Mayweather. They champion Mayweather because of his single eyes. Floyd will go to the club and then he'll run from the club. Floyd will go to the club and he don't drink. What most folks do when they go to the club, they drink, they get on women, they smoke. You know, Floyd will go in there, be a part of the club, and then he'll get back to what his mission was. Hey, I'm a champion. You You see, all these other dudes, they gonna get caught by the wayside of what it is to be called a world champion. With me, no, I'm single down. So think of Floyd Mayweather in this sense, man. A very austere, or Kobe Bryant, he's super obsessed. He's obsessive over his profession. All right, this is who the Lord called an obsessive, compulsive individual for His word, man. And we're all obsessive in our own way. And if you find yourself losing it, hey man, you might be ready to lose your cup. You finna lose your round. Read that.
Yeah, it says soldiers don't get tied up in the affairs of civilian life. For then they could not please the officer who enlisted them.
Who enlisted them? No, I chose you to come do this. I chose you to do this. This is what I required you. This is what I expect of you. This is what you're gonna do. Anything else, hey, you would be in breach of contract with what I brought you here for. So we're called to be a champion for the cause of the Lord. So you got it.
I got something for you real quick. This is the book of 1 Corinthians 9, and I'm gonna start at verse 24. It says, "Know ye not they?" It's like, "Know ye not they which run in a race, run all, but one receiveth the prize."
One champion. One champion. One winner. It's only one dog. It's only one top god. It's only one top dog. Man. It's only what is the summit of a mountain? That's the top of the mountain. The mountain is high itself, but what is the top of the mountain? It's called the summit.
Hey, they say second place is the first loser.
Yeah.
You know. It's a continuing on. It says, "Know ye that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize. So run that ye may obtain."
Run that you may win, man. Sometimes you gotta pick it up and you gotta bust your ass and you gotta have short burst energy, and then sometimes you gotta slow this thing down. You gotta coach. You just gotta keep a constant, steady pace. You know, a good steady pace, because the race wasn't given to the strong nor the swift. It's given to the diligent and the consistent. That's the one who's gonna finish the race, because that's what this is about. This ain't even a first place, second place thing. It's about crossing the line.
Be elect.
If I may say too, because when you're dealing with this race, this spiritual racing, everybody got his own measure. You know what I'm saying? So you can find yourself looking at another brother. You might be putting up 2, 3, 4 videos a day. You might try to accomplish that when that ain't your lot, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that can burn you out. So you gotta find your own pace, of course, the spirit the Lord gave you.
See, we done seen some Jakes that pure demons in Israel, and I seen this particular Jake. He went out twice a day and he put up 3 videos a day. He's a pure demon, man. Yeah. Pure demon.
So like we just mentioned the tortoise and the hare.
Beautiful point.
The hare struck out running real fast, you know. But what did the tortoise always say? Slow and steady in the race.
Beautiful point. I'm a little bit more on this. It says, "In every man that striveth the mastery is temper in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible."
Yeah, so anyone who's striving for what? Perfection is temperate in all things. You're gonna be able to gauge yourself and watch yourself according to the will of the scripture. You're gonna know when you're doing too much and when you're doing too less. The spirit, man. See? You're not gonna be too overindulged into this life, man, where this shit gonna overtake you and throw you out the spirit. You're gonna check yourself with the fear of the Lord. Read the last part again.
God, read it again. It says, "Every man that striveth for the mastery is temper in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible."
Yeah, like the brother mentioned before, Mayweather. Like, you might go in the club and not drink. He's sober-minded, according to the corner sense. You know what I'm saying? He's able to continue his mission. So for us, we have to be in that mindset in the spiritual. Spiritual minded, to not be drunken with the wine of Babylon, man. To not be consumed with this world, so we can continue on our mission. See? So yeah, they're doing to attain a corruptible crown, but we get incorruptible. It's a spiritual fight we're involved with.
It's a little bit more. It says, "I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so I fight not as one that beateth the air.
Yeah, so we're not just throwing vain punches. You know what I'm saying? Now we hitting them up. Yeah.
Nah, we ain't trade.
If I play that part, then I play the hell out of that.
Perfect example right there.
Waste.
Hey, but you know, that shit tire you out too. When you find somebody, you swing, you hit, that's wasted energy, man.
Boxing, that's the worst throw punch. That's the worst landing punch or the worst strong punch. Like I put mad weight and energy behind expecting to come up against something. Of course, and for something to not meet it or whatever, I have to stop.
You have to stop.
Like so really, you working against yourself, man.
It's like just added. There's a point you work against yourself, and you say what you say. You use a lot of energy.
Yeah.
You pivot your foot and you swing it and hit nothing.
Yeah.
It's basically a vain move.
Yeah.
And ultimately too, when you speed at the air, it open you up for a counter punch.
Yep. Perfect. Same thing we doing with these scriptures, man. We make videos trying to hit points. We ain't trying to just pulling out precepts to pull them out. Yeah, we trying to hit points, man.
Winging it. You know what I mean?
Just saying shit.
They trying to say.
This is Matthew chapter 6 and verse 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust do corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust do corrupt, where thieves do not break through nor steal. So that goes into the riches, man. You know, and that's what we're doing, man. Although you don't see him, you gotta have faith to see him, man. You know, like the brother said, hey, Floyd Mayweather, man, this nigga racking up treasures upon earth. You know, anybody can easily break in the house and go through the what is it called, the safe.
Yeah, the safe.
You know what I mean? Take the safe or some shit, you know, or knock his ass down or something. Rob, anything can happen, man. It's like,
And then we think of Floyd, it's like Floyd said it, he always go back to this Edomite, man. Because you know, even though his dad and his uncle trained him, he said what changed his life was him going inside of his USA trainer's house, and he saw how he was living. He was like, yo, this is what boxing done did for you. He was like, yo, I seen his life. He was like, I know what I was going back to. I kept it in my head, so I'm gonna get this from Marcus. I'm gonna get this from Mama. He stored up the treasure. He couldn't physically reach out and touch me. He knew it was obtainable through what? His sacrifice that he made in the coming future. He knew, I'm gonna get that goddamn house, man. I'm gonna have these things, but could any man reach out and touch his thoughts and touch his spirit and take away those treasures and take away that faith and belief? It was for him to hear it and believe and take in what they had to say towards his faith, right? That's why you gotta store up, as the brother going into, you store up the treasures in heaven. Can't nobody take faith away from me. It wasn't given to you. It wasn't given to me by you, nigga. This is a treasure of the Lord. So I'm gonna store this gift the Lord gave me. I'm gonna build it in the heavens, man. You can't reach down and take my faith from me. So what? When the Lord returns, I'm gonna get a return on these spiritual investment, man. We're seeing Floyd's spirit, the fruits of Floyd's spiritual investment, and it was still carnal. So, if we see Floyd's spiritual investment, his carnal spiritual investment, what more for us in the spirit, man? When we're telling you of the kingdom of heaven to come, and that's what we pushing towards, man. But everybody push towards Floyd's. But ain't nobody pushing towards Yahweh Shem Yahweh side.
hey, if I make,
You got it.
because niggas ain't built like that, man. I just gotta throw it out there.
Yeah.
You can, you know what I mean? Like Floyd, niggas built the boxing shit, taking many punches. But you can't take that many punches through the spirit though, bro. You know, so like you said, bro, niggas ain't built to really fight for Yahweh Shah, man. You know, that's why you got this dang glory, man. You know, you built to fight for the riches of this world, everything that's upon the earth. But man, it takes a gift given by the Heavenly Father to fight for the spirit, man.
Then you call him a champion. He said,
yeah.
I called you, man.
Yeah,
You
that's
choose
it.
this.
That's
to do
it,
this.
bro.
I chose you. So
Yeah, that's it.
Everybody ain't built like Floyd. I'm
Yeah.
calling the Floyd the whole now, but I can't put half the work that you go to build with that. We built
it.
for it.
That's it.
We built for this, man.
That's it,
We
bro.
built like that, man.
That's it,
Jake
bro.
gotta believe in himself and go towards what you got.
Exactly.
Got
That's what
that,
we
man.
believe.
Yeah.
Y'all believe. Colossians 3:1. If ye dead be risen with the Mashiach, seek those things which are above.
Yeah, so we've been reborn. We've been risen back up. All right, we were spiritually dead before we got this truth, man. We got this truth from one who raised us up out of the dead, Yahweh Shah. So what? That old man is dead. This, hey, such and such, my government name, he died. But who raised up? Talk about raised up. Now, hey, this is the man that Yahweh Shah called for. Hey, let's go. Let me walk with him. You got it.
And that's the part of being renewed. Again, because you had to be knocked down to be built back up. You know what I'm saying? Because if you was raised in that Babylonian mindset, you weren't built for it. But we was predestined to be built for it. But once we came into this truth, we renewed our mindset, man. You know?
They say that's because pretty much you was raised to be a fucking slave, man.
That's it, bro.
Even though you got riches, whatever it may be, or may what, you may consider yourself to be a fucking king, man. But we want slaves. Like the brother said, like we built different. You want slaves. Slaves actually exploited. You know, they were saying like you're not blessed unless you got fucking slave service, man. So how can you call yourself a king if you don't want that kind of authority? You niggas ain't really kings, man. So like how much money you got?
Matter I can finish this out. It says, well, a Mashiach sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. It says, set your affection on things above and not on things on the earth. If I may add, because again, like the brother just mentioned, man, this shit on earth to be taken away, man. But you can't take away my faith. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing Esau, that's one thing that pissed Esau off, man. You can take away a lot of shit from us, but he can't take away our faith.
Spills at MC House out this bitch can't touch.
Can't touch this. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's it. And what that boy said from IUIC? He said as soon as he took that thing, he lost his faith. Yeah, that's what the sea help do. The sea help make you lose your faith, man.
He can hear your thoughts and things like that. One thing, he want to control your thoughts and hear the thing that you will be thinking about this shit.
Yeah, because that chip is, it is analyzing your brainwaves. Every little electrical impulse, every thought that we have has an electrical impulse go through. And Esau was reading your shit.
And that was like, that's why it's called the RFID, radio frequency identification device. And that's why frequencies is real heavy on humans. They can send the frequency upon you to be mad. They can send the frequency upon you to be happy. They can
can't even see it, but you can feel it.
You can feel it.
Yeah.
The internet thing.
Oh, IoT. And what's the key? They say, I seen a article, the key point of the Internet of Things is the IoT, the Internet of People. Because without Bluetooth, without you physically connecting your Bluetooth into your car, Bluetooth is useless. Without a human actually connecting these things to the internet, it's useless. But guess what? Esau trying to connect you to the internet now, man. That's the ultimate goal.
That's why that nigga found a way to conquer the brain, man.
That's it, bro. That's it, dude.
That's what he implemented.
I got my bad brother. 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 11, it says, it is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him.
So what does that mean? You gotta be dead according to this world. How was crucified, he died. So we the same way in the spirit. You see, we're dead to this current world. We live for that new life. We shall be risen with Yahweh Shah.
It says, it is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him.
We shall live for eternity, man. That's like he's living for eternity. Got it?
If we suffer, we shall also reign with him.
That's the key point. If we suffer, now Jake ain't going to fucking suffer, man.
Like pain. Like this. The Lord dealing with us, man.
Hey, I know back during the 1950s, especially in Europe, a lot of women used to love men to beat on them. A woman, if you don't care, man, she cheat on you with no anything. If you mess up with this motherfucker, he sent you to Africa, then he sent you to America. This motherfucker love me, you know what I'm saying?
Love drives the engine, man. That's how it is lazy time.
And that's why I say, you can understand the Lord set thy heart for temptation, man. Because they even like how a king, you can't even do no random shit. One little thing for the king, he'll discipline you. You got it.
Yeah, it says, it says, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, he also will deny us.
Yes, if you deny this truth, man, all right, the suffering that come along with it, he will also deny you. You're not able to bear your cross, just like Yahushua bear his cross. That's why Hebrews 12 and 2 said, look into the author and the finisher of our faith. As he went through those things he went through, he being spit on, spoken evil against, wrongfully accused. Hey, we got to go through those same things, man. Affliction in the body, he was grieved with sorrow. You got to think about Yahushua in your trials, man. If not, man, your ass will be overcome.
You got it's levels to even that process. Cause the Lord is like, and the Lord is speak. You'll read that back because that's spoken in the sense of a brother. But here in another sense as well. Read it.
Yeah, it says.
Which we just read that last verse.
Yeah, it says, if we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him, we also will. It's like he also will deny us.
Yeah, so imagine. So you think of that, that's how you white, a woman has no really stake in it economically or financially. She is the strongest man that she tells to rather.
It says, if we suffer,
So we suffer. So if she was with me when I was eating, we had to share a cup of ramen noodles. At my lowest, you was there and you didn't forsake me. You stuck it out because you had that faith, you had that love, whatever it may be that you have in the Lord, it's sincere because you suffer with him. You was at a low point with the Father. You prove a friend. Throughout, you're right. Prove a friend. But with Yahushua's brother, but with the Most High towards his son, hey, now you like a broad in the sight of the Father to my son, man. So do right by him, as we would expect a woman to do right by us, man.
Got something for you.
You got
It's the book of Sirach 12 and 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity.
yeah.
And an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
So what is a friend? When you look up that word friend, it goes back to brother. So read that one more time.
God, a friend cannot be known in prosperity.
Yeah, so if a brother can't be known in prosperity, when can he be known? When you're going through lows, man. When do you trust your woman most? When do you appreciate her the most? Not is when y'all balling, it's when, bro, we lost it all. She seen me balling. And when hey, the car got repossessed, they took the bed out.
Renaissance came.
We back on, we back to the Renaissance today.
Yeah.
She stuck it out and she didn't make it. She probably, a woman gonna talk, but she stuck it out with you. She stayed it out. It's like, hey, what did it say? Read that, finish that, and then we're gonna jump back over here.
It's a little more on this. It says, a friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hid in adversity.
Yeah, so what do most women do? When adversity finds you, she gone. Most of these niggas, big bro, all of that big bro shit, OG. Home of that bread gone, them niggas gone. But I thought they loved you. So you wasn't a brother, and you wasn't my one. You really wasn't a lover of me, like how you claimed to be. But the Lord said a lover and a brother is the same thing. One is for me and this brother. This is a brotherly love. The other one's for me.
That's why either King David and Jonathan.
Yeah, that was a brotherly love.
That was a true brotherly love.
Brotherly love. But at least I want to call it gay. But was it any more on that?
A little bit more. It says, in the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but in his adversity.
Hey, what did Jay say in the word? Success is the greatest revenge. You know? So read that.
It says, in the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved.
Yeah, so when you succeed in your enemies, fuck this dude, man. This nigga think he better than us, man. Man, Lord ain't dealing with that nigga for real. Lord blessed him with a couple $100,000. He ain't gonna lose. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you still gonna die. You still gotta die.
We all gotta die.
Yeah, we all gotta. Yeah, you saying
Nigga just say some hate shit.
Yeah, some hate
You doing good. You know what I'm saying? We gotta die one day, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. Not doing. You know,
you can't take him with us.
You can't take that with you, man. Instead of being happy, bro. But it says, continuing on though. It says, but in his adversity, even a friend will depart. He said, in adversity, even a friend will depart. Because a motherfucker you think that's down with you, As soon as you doing bad, as soon as something fucked up, as soon as you act out of character, then they gone and
Yeah,
shit. man.
MC Hammers.
Yeah.
MC Hammer friends, look at, hey,
Oh,
look at.
Red Fox. It's a belly example.
Oh, boy,
Because MC Hammer got up a little bit.
Yeah.
Man, they said when Red Fox died, right, he had so much dick. They said when the IRS came to him, motherfucker took the damn gold pinky ring off his finger, man.
Damn.
They took everything from his ass. Shit's sick, but you gotta live out so long.
Read that back there.
Gun. It says, Sirach 12 and verse 9 again, and in prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved, but his adversity, even a friend with a partner.
Yeah, so what? Right now, Esau is grieved at the fact that we're strengthened. But for you, he clapping you on. But very soon, Esau gonna show you. What happened? Oh, you starving, you hungry. I'm gone. Shit, I'm going to my house.
Yeah.
That's your problem. That's a you problem. What Jake always say, that's a you problem.
yeah.
It's gonna become a you problem real quick, man. That's what the Lord is saying. But when this brother get down, that's our problem. You get it? It may begin with you, but we gonna finish it. You see, it's our problem. That's the part of a body. My toe may be out of joint, but who gonna help fix it? My fucking hands.
That's it. Yeah. That spirit. Hey, even your whole body move according to that injured part.
Yeah.
If your leg hurt, you gotta limp a little bit. If your arm hurt, now your left hand doing more work and shit like that. That's how the body
But when
is.
when you're a part of the body has a care for itself.
So now if I may, like you mentioned that point you mentioned, yeah, the whole body work, one part of the body hurt, shit. You lifting, you gotta use your hands to pick up your leg. Everything.
You got the crutches. You got the crutches.
The
crutches hold you up.
Yeah, that's it. Hey, the scripture tell you how bear one another burdens.
They're beautiful.
You know, and they could, like the brother said, they goes into the body, man. You know, let you know, bro, that selfish shit don't work in your house shop, man. You know, and Esau, he pushed that amongst our people, man. You know, they selfish. You know,
selfish person being, but you can't go from being selfish to being selfless. You have to be selfless. A selfish person can become selfish, but you can never become you can never start out selfish and then become selfish. It just doesn't happen. You got to be humble, man. Everything has to be taken. A selfish person has to be humble. Everything must be taken from him for him to see the connection to it all.
You get yourself to be a lone wolf.
Yeah. You said one to him that is alone when he fought.
Because he have nobody to pick him up.
I was just going to say, but what the Lord said about shopping, iron sharpens
iron sharpens iron, yeah. Proverbs,
So you
Hey, you're right. Iron sharpens iron. He ain't striking iron against sand.
Yeah.
Striking against his greater strength or equal unto.
Hey, because again, that going back to that long roof shit, you actually even hide the talent, the things you can provide, the things you can add to something. For lack of better words, you're taking it away. So you're not just doing yourself a disservice, you're doing everybody else.
Yeah, that's really these camps out here that they called to these affiliate camps that was called into us, and we gonna do our own thing. Hey, now you find yourself to be a lone wolf.
That's it.
You can bring that back out. I think you was holding. No, you was holding.
It says, it is a faithful saying, for if we be dead with him, we shall also live with him. If we suffer, we shall also reign with him. If we deny him,
Hey, that word suffer, man. People think when you come to the Lord, it's going to be nothing but prosperity and joy. The Lord telling you when you suffer, man. Because even when you go into the scene with your Howard Showers on the scene, he's had to suffer a lot of things. All right, Isaiah 53 said he was a man acquainted with griefs. Man, for the lack of that word, you think you depressed, you think you sad, your Howard Showers on the scene knowing that he was going to have to die that time. Man.
Yeah, and it's poignant, man. It's beautiful. This conversation showed out. It's like we really, for this truth, man, we act like women. You know how women really don't understand money.
Yeah.
They can play with it a little bit, but they don't know how to play with it. They don't know what it takes to get it. They don't know what it takes to keep it. The whole line, like the Lord is teaching us what it is to be a man, what he went through. Hey, come up out of that bitch made ass spirit, man. I'm gonna show you something.
Yeah.
like you was thinking like this. A woman and a child never really, they never really,
They
count the
never really
cost
suffer.
away. Yeah, they don't. Yeah,
Because a child don't really suffer. You know, a child, they suffer a little bit getting the cold and shit, but a child don't really suffer. It depends on what lifestyle you was going through, because everybody had a different lifestyle, but you don't really start suffering until you get older.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And the man is always keeping the woman from the suffering. The Lord is building you up. But whatever that man goes through, if he's going through, what keeps you from going through? Because it gonna calamity and trials and tribulation hit a man before they ever hit a woman. That's just how the Lord set it up.
He on the front line, if I may.
Yeah, you
Like
got
you going back and on what you said, man is on the front line, man.
Yeah, so like the elder brother's going into a child don't really suffer because whatever that child is suffering, the father and the mother's going through it first. So I'm trying to lessen the blows on you. Yeah, I wish I did it for it. Here it is, not to be too long with it, but who the sin come through? It came through Adam. We know who Adam was in the reincarnation. It was Yahweh Shai. So him understanding that, damn, it's sins coming towards my son. They coming down and I ain't gonna stop. So what you do? You protect him, you build him up in a particular way until he can deal with this himself. I'm suffering this shit.
You better run them.
Yeah, you better run of it, but eventually, I know you feeling, Dad, I feel something. Ah, that's okay.
Yeah.
Like you feel it a little bit, you don't feel it. You know, it's like you don't feel it. The Lord is building us up in that same way. Like we were children, then you become a young man, and now we're a man that we're bearing the brunt of it. All right, so
It's like real quick, brother. Hey, brother, been holding.
yeah, bring it up.
Kind. This is Ecclesiastes or Sirach, chapter 2 and verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation.
What does the father always tell you? The father will always tell you, we're going fishing. I'm giving you a rundown. I'm giving you a briefing of what to expect to go fish. Hey, this jacket on. Stop playing with them hooks. Keep a top on these goddamn worms, nigga. Keep it putting the damn boat.
Yeah.
You know, it's certain things that you got to give them the rundown on. And we going out hunting. Hey, boy, stay close to me. Make sure you got the yellow, you got the orange or the yellow vest. Make sure you got the reflectors on. It's particular things you gotta set a son up for. You gotta prepare him for the environment in which he's finna go into. He gotta learn how to embrace it. Yeah, he's finna embark upon. This journey is a particular environment that he's gonna have to go through, and this is a part of it. Read that.
Kind. It says, set thy heart aright.
So set your mind. So hunting in California is totally different than hunting in Alabama. You may see a black bear in Alabama, but you ain't gonna catch a mountain lion in Alabama. You'll catch a boar. You won't catch a boar out there in wild California. So set your mind right. What is to be expected? What is expected of you? What am I to expect of you? Set your mind right, man. You got it.
Like you told you, the point is something.
Yeah.
You know, and you have like I'll say that thing is you coming to the Lord, they're coming to us and shit like, I see you been going through things, you lost your child, lost your house, even like the God. Pretty much walk a tightrope with y'all about shot. But yet, like you say, Psalm 65 before, like he called you to the throne, but pretty much this how it fit for you to walk that tightrope. You gotta see it in yourself. You know, you gotta be confident enough in yourself to Birmingham. If not, you just weak. You like you said, like a father saying to your child. You know, you slap him across the head because he see that you being weak. You know, so you come to the truth, you fall out. You tell the Lord that you weak, man. When he did it for the cross, when he did it on the cross, it really didn't apply to you.
Yeah. You chose me. You made the wrong decision.
Yeah, like you said,
It's a lot, if I may, because it really takes faith to believe in the scripture and say, oh, I will not put nothing on you. That actually takes faith. That's a faith scripture as well. But like you said, bro, like the indignation that the Lord put upon you, you got to actually believe that you can bear it. You know, you got to actually believe that you can get through it. You know, that's the same way, like brother, you got to, in order to get to it, you got to go through it, man. You know, but the things that the Lord throw your way, man, you got to believe that you're fit for it, because he ain't going to put nothing on you more than you can bear. You know, to hell, these niggas, you see, they totally destroyed, man, because they're not children of the Lord. But as for you, you know, he chastises those who he loves. At the end of the day, it's to build you up for a greater reward, man.
Like Joy said, you gotta count the cost. You gotta consider like what you've been involved with. Like you can lose everything, man. Why you gonna continue to fight? They can take big like what said.
Psalm 51 and verse 7. It says, purge me with hyssop, and I shall be clean. Wash me, and I shall be white as snow. If I mean, that purge is that catching hell. Because that hyssop back in the ancient world, I think that was an herb they used to cleanse things.
It's a blood cleanser. It's a blood cleanser.
A blood cleanser. And that's what the spirit of a blood cleanser, man. That's the blood of your house shot that's actually cleansing us, man. But it says, I'm gonna jump down real quick to verse 10. It says, create in me a clean heart, O power, and renew a right spirit within me.
Create in me what?
A clean heart. What? It says, create in me a clean heart, O power, and renew a right spirit within me.
So bring back that right spirit that you set me with from the beginning. So clean me, man. Make me back perfect. Because Jake down here, we so proud. We think the 40-year-old me is the best version of me. But you thought that at 35, you thought that at 30, 25, 20. You see, but the greatest version of you is found in the spirit of Yahweh Shai.
Because you actually building towards something.
Yeah.
You ain't building. You be the best niggas. Like, you're coming in the royalty, man. So how far can you go? Like, you come from eating McDonald's and now your taste is greens now. You know what I mean? The bitterness of the earth, the batter of the body and shit. That's love with exquisite taste for a king. If a nigga not gonna eat that, man. It's like in the truth, the Lord, he done battered your spirit. So how far can they go? You take how wisdom bring it to the king.
Find yourself. Just going back to your own life.
I'm pretty sure you had more holes in your previous life than you ever had in this incarnation. We don't care, bro. You can finish that up.
Yeah, I got something good. Yeah, this Jeremiah 6 and verse 16. It says, thus said the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old paths.
So stand ye in the way. So when you stand in the way, you're like you get out about a place. All right, and they say what?
And see.
And see. So you observe it. You're watching. You really looking for something. You looking for an answer. Really. Stand ye in the way. So Jake looked into Catholicism. Jake looked into what it was to be a Christian. He became a Muslim. Yeah. He became a 5%er, a Baptist, Episcopalian. You know, he got into Buddhism. You know, he's a monk now. He got, he got the little piece of hell over here.
He says, and see, and ask for the old paths.
So you looking for understanding. You're asking for the old path. What's the simpler way? How can I give myself a sense of clarity, a sense of understanding, a sense of purpose in this chaotic world, right? All these options. The Lord didn't mean for all of these options to be out here because, like the scriptures say, that, hey man, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. The flesh is weak because it has it's set up to go off. So if you give it options to go off, it's gonna choose to do that.
Yep, it says, as for the old path, where is the good way?
Where is the good way?
And walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your soul.
This is the good way. Because what you remember, I remember early 2000, it was like 01, 2001. God damn,
20 years ago, guys.
Yeah, 20 years ago. You remember when it was a big deal? It started in Alabama.
Yeah.
What was his? I forget the governor at the time. It was a big deal. He's taking the 10 Commandments out of the courtroom. He's taking them out of the classroom. But it started in the Bible book. That's if they can do it in the Bible book, we can do it throughout America. And that's what they did. So let's read this. We can set a stage.
It says, thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways and see, and ask for the old path. Where is the good way? And walk therein.
Yeah. So they asked what was the good way. The scriptures was the good way. And they said, hey, what's the good way? The scriptures was the good way. Nah, that can't be it. they look somewhere else. Continue, read that.
Yeah, it says, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. But they said, we will not walk therein.
No. So with every which way, every religion that Jake tried to go, every avenue, every street Jake tried to go down, or whatever to find, seek rest. Did they find it? No. It said, hey, go down this road. Go to the Lord. You will find rest here. Jake said, hell no. We went down this road and we found rest. We found understanding. Now you start to see people on the other streets in the spirit, through the spirit. They hearing the hoopla, they hearing the parties, they hearing the good times, whether we crying, whether we laughing on the other street. People are crying. Hey, what's the causation of your sadness? Hey, what's the causation of your happiness? If you inquire and you come down the old path, you'll find it. Sometimes you're gonna cry, sometimes you're gonna smile, but you're gonna walk down this path and you'll be strengthened thereby. All right, so we've asked of the old ways. That's why these people, now you got to think of, now they trying to bring back the Ten Commandments in the courtroom and in the classroom, right? Because everybody's starting to see it. The way of the Lord, that's the better way. The standards is just, y'all, Esau used to call it, they're universal. Yeah, what was the golden rule? Do unto others, we have them to do unto you. The scriptures told us to love a brother as you would love yourself. That's the golden rule. What is Esau talking about? But on the law hang on these two hang ye all the laws. That you love a brother as yourself, and you fear the Most High. How can you go off in that, man? That's seeking of the old way, the old path to Yahweh Shem Yahweh. That's what everybody's complaining about now. We want the old way. But every time the old way gets presented to our people reject it. Yeah.
Especially like you consider the money. She don't see no benefit in her being under the man, bro.
That's it.
You know, a nigga don't even want to be masculine no more. You know, this nigga, he pretty.
Yeah.
This nigga want his hair long. He want his beard neatly shaved.
Super down.
You know, this nigga want the crop top. He want his thighs showing. You present the Lord to these niggas like, man, I'm talking about, you know, they anti-Hamashiach in each and every way. You present the diet to me, look, I mean, they fought my whole life. They don't try to tell me, man, I'm just supposed to out to you. You know what I mean? Like, I'm Papa White. No, I'm Papa White. Everything that you present to them a good way, they anti.
So like, it ain't cheap till you get caught.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Niggas coming up with slangs of wickedness, man. You know what I mean?
Seeing a lady and seeing 280.
Oh, yeah,
Niggas promote bad health. You know?
You gotta be two son to do something.
Yeah.
They got parables for wickedness, man. But they because they turn from the old path. Right now you done came more into a modern sense of doing things. You been edomized.
That new path. Technology.
And now you die.
Yeah.
You see, and you see the old path was more beneficial to the body, it was beneficial to the nation. You ain't have a nation of slaves, man. You know, we had an understanding that it ain't enough men for these women to go around. So in order for this woman to have bring forth a seed, you paired up with a man, bro. You know.
Got something real quick.
This is Romans chapter 11 and verse 7. What then Israel have obtained? What then Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
If I just add on to the point you said certain niggas don't get it. You got it.
Yep, and like the rest was blinded, man. And they blinded by the ways of this world. Because we call that harlot. You know, and the thing about the harlot, she draw you in. You know, the bitch might smell good, her body might be set up nice. You might get things to catch you. Yeah. You know, and their lifestyle in America, it'll draw you in.
See, what the brother, it's beautiful because everything, the eyelids, the smell, those are distractions.
Words
That's
too.
the doctrine.
Hey, I'm gonna say that bitch got game.
That motherfucker
That
got
bitch got
game.
game, man.
Cheers up the captain.
Bitch, cheer you up. But the scriptures tell us that, like it says, he that is spiritual says it's all things. We gotta be spiritual. So what the scriptures, with that understanding, what the brother just brought out, how do we balance that? You know, the countenance of a woman, the countenance of a woman,
Cheers
cheers
the countenance.
cheers the countenance of a man. Hey, you got.
I was saying that's why the Lord said, "Stone not beat up a woman."
I was just gonna say-
You desire her not for pleasure.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
You desire that for pleasure, now you in the bed.
Yo, simple man, if you're not spiritual, you can never understand it. Desire a woman not for pleasure. Not a hip, thighs, and ass and titties. Man, what you mean, Lord? Hey, man, she got to be absolutely what the brothers bring. She got to be bringing something to the table better than the distraction. She got to actually be pushing you towards the Lord, man. A righteous woman would, like Abigail did. Hey, Lord, hey, please, King, don't kill me.
Yeah.
You drunk. Hey, you know, she made excuses for him.
Yeah.
In a righteous manner. To prolong his life. You guys.
Yeah, you tell you how a righteous woman, she fanning the bones of her husband.
Like if I made like shit, like even consider back in the day, you know what I mean? Like you had decent bras, like Jake real big on the sugar.
Yeah.
You had your woman, she'll get on your ass about that. Like you know you don't need that shit. You know what I mean? Like you know you don't need that goddamn. You try to get around her to get some candy or some shit. Like you said, she fat in the bones, but at the end of the day, like you said, that you know what I mean? That righteous woman, like the brother was speaking on.
And that's wisdom. You know, so she teach you, like, she pretty much teach you how to maneuver within in darkness, for real.
That's it, yeah.
We tell y'all, she's a light unto my, a lamp unto my feet, and a light unto my path, man. That's how we are to the Lord.
It's like if I may ask you, because that wisdom being a woman, it say, wisdom make a man count his shine. It's going back and say, the woman chilled up the council. You know what I'm saying? So at the same
His
time,
face got bright, he got super happy.
Ox not hard as hell.
Well fed, you know what? Well fed.
Yeah. You eating good and things like that. But just going back to the point Protestant was making, that woman who will be nurturing to you. Add something to your arsenal instead of taking away, because especially over here in Babylon, all these women do is just take away.
Yeah, so remember, the same way you hate these women in Babylon, don't be that way towards the Lord. And when I do catch myself being in the spirit of a Babylonian woman, so to speak, for a lot of lack of better words, spiritually, hey man, you gotta tap out of there. Sometimes the Lord will smack your head like a husband will check his wife. But a lot of times, like I tell my rib, hey man, you better go look in the mirror, you better check yourself. Hey, you gotta go reflect. Yeah, go do some self-reflection, man. Get right. You got it.
Just to bag you up. Isaiah 1:18. Come, now let us reason together, saith the Lord. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be white as snow. And though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool. Just add on what you said, because for lack of a better word, that's how the Lord did with us. He reasoned with us, man. Like how you reason with your woman. She do something you don't like, you come talk to her. That's the same thing the Lord did with us. By putting hell upon us, man. We'll read it again. It says, come now and let us reason together, saith the Lord. Though your sins be as scarlet, they shall be as white as snow. And that's it. Because everybody did something that's liable to be put to death, man. But Yahweh Shai forgave us. It says, though they be red like crimson, they shall be as wool. If ye be willing and obedient, ye shall inherit the good of the land. But if ye refuse and rebel, ye shall be devoured with the sword, for the mouth of the Lord hath spoken. And that's just the balance of Yahweh Shai. Either you're going to be embraced, you're going to be forgiven, you're going to be pardoned, or either you're going to be destroyed. Yeah. And what weighs upon that is if you accept this truth, if you accept this wisdom or not. Because a part of you refusing and rebelling is you refusing and rebelling the prophets, man. Something is simple. Say, yeah, like the prophet just said, yeah, I don't eat pork, or yeah, I don't do this no more. I reckon that you don't do it. Either nigga say, I've been doing this 15 years. I've been doing it for 5 years. I ain't getting caught yet. And the day he get caught, that's gonna be the day the Lord put him to go, man.
Yeah, this Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 20. It says, for of old times I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands, and thou saidest, I will not transgress.
So every captivity that we got put into, Jacob will repent, we will turn back to the Lord for a moment, then we go right back into the That's a bitch.
I ain't gonna do it no.
Hey, I'm gonna listen. Hey, every brother got that. Yeah. Be at the crib telling my rebels like, bro, I don't like peace. I should go do some shit. Basically, if I'm yelling at the kids, if I'm at the crib yelling at the kids, you shouldn't say that. Bitch, if I'm in the midst of yelling at them, that's the last thing I want to hear from you. You shouldn't say that. Say that. You say that to me when you
Get behind closed doors.
closed doors. Don't say it in the midst of them. But I done corrected you in front of the kids and behind closed doors. Don't say that when I'm correcting them. But for all listen. No. So you're showing to be rebellious, or you're either stupid, you're inconsiderate, or you're just wicked, man. For me to constantly have to come back telling you to do the same thing over and over, man. Eventually, a hand, she's gonna be met with a hand, man. Read that back.
Yeah, it says, for of old times I have broken thy yoke and burst thy bands. And thou saidest, I will not transgress.
Just like the Lord would save us, man. Just like a man would save a woman. Hey, Mario and Princess. Princess Peach. You got it.
It says, when upon every high hill and under every green tree thou wanderest, playing the harlot. Yeah.
You got it. Yeah. I know we're going to go ahead.
You got it.
It says, playing the harlot, and pretty much that what Jake do, you know. And Jake going off into different doctrines, going out the way of America, man. You playing in America, rather than repent and return to the Lord. Like a nigga, you playing the hard about being more interested in parlay bets than being more interested in the prophecies, man.
God, bro.
No.
It's like Jake a big slut when it comes to doctrine. I mean, one year this nigga was Muslim, now he's Buddhist. I'm like, damn, what happened to the, you know what I mean? Now he important. Nah, that wasn't fucking, bro.
That wasn't for me, but I thought.
Yeah, you
I know what Jake. I know what Jake. When I came across with Jake was literally saying, "Hey man, the next Israelite I can't disrespect and I hit you women, I'm gonna slap the taste out of you." I'm like, "Oh, that's okay, Jake." Shit, fast forward 3 years later, this nigga's in the state of Alabama being a rapper, like campaigning like with the hardest of them. Hey, vote for me on this.
And you had certain Jake that was teaching the word, but now you niggas trying to do podcasts. I know one day they was teaching the word, now he do food interviews and shit. This nigga go to different restaurants, they got the cat to go.
I was like, here, Keith Lee.
Well, fuck yeah. Then you got one nigga, he a rapper. You know, he trying to rap and shit. That's the old nigga, that nigga playing the harlot, man. Many different doctrines that presented to you through America.
Yeah, Jake is strengthening.
Yep.
Jake is strengthening themselves on the Lord. They're still out to play the Lord. I'm an Israelite. They'll take what they can from or what they need from, and then they'll move on, right? But going to the next religion or the next space, spiritual space, expect the next spiritual space to respect his Hebrew Israelism. Like, shut the fuck up, bro. Karate only is respected amongst martial artists that who do karate. I don't respect karate too much because I box. You get what I'm saying? It's like the art respects itself, right? Go amongst like-minded men in that regard. What you got in room? Get out the top.
This is, I have planted the noble vine.
Yo, read that from the top. Yeah. No, yeah, from the top.
It says, I have planted thee a noble vine. Holy a right seed. How then art thou turned to a degenerate plant, a strange vine unto me?
Yeah, our people are pure degenerates. Every sense of proper righteousness, proper etiquette in speech, in walk, in dress, and even in thought is given to them by way of Esau. Yeah, but just think about how far we are. Who raised Esau up? King James now did. Think about it. This is when Esau was coming out of Esau just came out of the cage, man. We raised him up, so all of this
it's really how about you now who raised Esau. Because when you go after those dark ages, after those 5 years, it was the Lord that did it. Because even when you go into like King James, let me tell you, you're really going to King Henry. It's King James, but going to the line of King Henry I think one of King James, like nieces and nephews, they married an Edomite and shit. And that's how they ended up sneaking up into that royal seed of England and shit. But just going back, it was really Yahweh Shema Shai.
Yeah, I was speaking in the sense of that Jacob is leading to the precept of give me Jacob is the form of all things. Everything that you consider to behold in any form of righteousness or you hold in an ideological sense, you got it from yourself, nigga. Like this sense of family. You think Esau was about the sense of family as he brayed under the juniper bush, eating juniper roots? You think he was in a sense of family? No, nigga, they was balled up like a pack of wolves. Jake can't. Oh, dude, I see some white humans over here. They ain't like wolves. That was Jake. Jake raised Jake. Hey, man. Hey, brush your teeth. You see? This is what families do. This is how you move. This is how you go. So everything that you will hold to be dear to yourself is just is waste products, man, from our forefathers. Really, this ain't even the sense of family that we desire, even on this side, right here and now. It's good, it's okay. But you think that sense of family can even be compared to our sense of family in the kingdom of heaven? So everything that Esau is giving you right now is waste products of our former selves, man, of our forefathers.
Hey, nigga, it's like Esau giving you a picture, which is a damn lie.
Yeah, it's like you really think Esau sat down at the table? How was the day
What you learned today?
Yeah, like he didn't do that. We did that.
That's why the main question is this the man?
Yeah.
Because you got like the brother going into it. This nigga came from the cave and now you on top. You taking over nations? Is this really the man?
This the guy.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You experiencing yourself in the lower nature.
Yeah, you.
Yeah. That's why he tell you, they were children of fools, children of base men. You can't get exquisiteness out of a base nigga, man.
Yeah, so
a pig, you can't make a pig.
Yeah. Can't make a pig a lamb.
You know what I'm saying? Esau come out of the storm, learning how he used to live. He got the manuscript. He go to the edits. You know what I'm saying? How to sit at the table, act, you know what I'm saying?
We need talk.
Real quick, got some just to bag y'all up. Daniel 4 and verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the Holy One, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and setteth up over the basis of men.
He said the words. He said that Esau was more vile than the earth. Vile. If a brother could look up the word vile, the Lord said that he was
extremely unpleasant.
Extremely unpleasant. So you mean, hey, extremely? We ain't even gotta get it there. Extremely unpleasant. Hey, that brother, he's out of his vile place. It's this vile environment, man. Extremely unpleasant.
Yeah.
You was born again. You see? So the Lord said that Esau was viler than the earth. So the earth is violent. Earthquakes, hurricanes, shit. What'd you say? It's like, come on, you mean to tell me Esau can be worse than a hurricane? He can be worse than a blizzard? He can be worse than a tsunami or an avalanche? The Lord said he could. He said he was viler than the earth, man. But when you go into it, he's lower than the earth. He's lower than the earth, man. But he's more unpleasant. Esau can give you a more unpleasant time with him being existing than the earth itself. Because eventually, the earth has a limit. You see the waves? Stop. Not Esau, bro. Esau was no hold bars, bro. No limit. You got it?
It's Revelation 6. No, Revelation 6 and 4. It says that there went out another horse that was red.
And that's synonymous with Esau, Edom, Adam, which goes into red. All right.
It says, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
All right, that same power that was given to him to take peace from the earth, with that blessing was given to Esau, that gift of the sword. But when you go back to the, I forget how you say Cain, but the word Cain goes back to Cayan. I know Zion is weapon. Zion.
I think it's
Cain goes back to the west. So you see the similarity. Esau was given the gift. He was given the blessing of the sword. Cain was called the west. All right, now read that back.
And it says, and there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that set their arms to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword.
See, that great sword was who that great sword, that blessing was given to Esau. All right, and that's synonymous with red. Goes back to who? Esau yet again because of his red like hue. But it says like a red horse. A horse is a representation of power. All right, so Esau was given. The Lord gave Esau the power to take over the world by the power of the sword, man. And when did he fully accomplish this to the most degree? Is during the space between World War I and World War II. He accomplished these things, man, because the world got quiet before this guy, man. All right, after World War II, hey, the earth bowed down to this guy, man. So it was clear. Read that one more time, man.
It says, Revelation 6 and verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that set their arm to take peace from the earth.
And that's what he did, man. Since this guy has been, since you go back to the Greek, going all the way back to the Greek, thinking of your first great Edomite warrior, that was the glory. It wasn't Philip the Macedonian, it was Alexander the Cretan, man. All right? Conquered the world by he conquered the world by the age of what? 32. He was 32 years old. It took him what, 12 years? So he was 32 years old, man. So this is the beginning of Esau having his foot in the earth, man. And it began with the Greeks, man.
I mean, he said, he went out a horse that was red. They're red is ultimately dangerous. Now, you see a red light, you see a caution sign, a stop sign, a red flag. That represents danger, man. And it just put Esau back on the scene that you didn't have.
Yeah, it's a cautious color. Red is a cautious color because that's what you spill. When you get judged by the Lord, what is spilled? What's the color of judgment? It's red. It ain't pink. It ain't green. It's red. Yeah. Was it in one of that?
Yeah, it says, they were giving some
Yeah, you can break it.
They say, hey, you took peace from the earth. Even when you look the condition of the earth today, you got people. You got a day called National Peace Day, man. You know,
Earth
first.
like Earth House.
Well, you got Earth Day. Yeah, Earth Day. Even like that, a holiday like Earth Day or National Peace Day. That shows you who in power. I tell you, when the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people. It's the height of protest. You know what I mean? This is the height of disagreement. You know, the height of division, man. You see, and it just shows you who's in power, man. The only thing that can come, the only result that can come out of it is war, man. You just speak about that great sword. You know what I mean? Did it increase to ICBM?
Yeah, I wish I said. Hey, Isaiah 24. Yeah, wish I come out, man. Isaiah 24 in verse 5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
That's it.
Hey, if I may add, just talking about Esau, man. That Job 9 and 24. That's good. You got
this is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. And it says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where is he? Yeah, just to back the brother up. That nigga right there, man. Esau Edom, man. You know? Hey, you being brought, you know, before the congregation right now, man. You know? Hey, you being revealed, man. You know, you covered up the faces during what, the Renaissance period. You know? Hey, you the wicked, man. You know?
Yeah. I gotta go back to this Isaiah 24 and verse 5 again. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have changed the ordinances, broken, so like because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, and broken the everlasting covenant.
Hey, that's it. Hey, what, the woman bent over the man, you know, pork, eat pork, you know,
Even
poultry.
X not your house shot.
X not your house shine, man. Ultimately, you know, X not your house shine, man. You know, that's you, Esau. You know, that ain't nobody else. You know, he try to blame it on Ishmael. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah.
Mankind.
Yeah, mankind. No, nigga. I ain't got no power. I don't own no boat. No, that's you, nigga.
We gotta go back through these
Yeah.
Isaiah 24:5. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
Alright, so we know the brother just read Job 9 and 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. So we know it ain't Moab. Nobody else claimed the visage of the heavenly Father, Son, except for Esau. Brother can find that.
You got it.
What up?
You got it.
The sons of boys. Yeah. Nobody ever claimed it, man.
Yeah.
Moab didn't push that image on you.
Yeah, not Japheth.
Ham didn't push it on you. Japheth didn't.
Yeah.
Japheth would have pushed that image on you. Guess what their headpiece would have looked like? It would have looked like a Trojan, man. That's what Esau stole from.
Yeah.
That's Japheth's style.
Yeah.
You see? So it says the earth was given into the hand of the wicked.
Yeah.
All right. If not, where? Who is he? So who did these things? This guy told you the Creator's son looked like that. So read that what you heard out.
It says the earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof.
So this is the rule of the earth right here, man. At least his people. Hey, his people rule the earth. All right? You got
It says because they have changed, like because they have transgressed the laws, changed the
transgress what
ordinance.
laws? Now, hey, I thought the Constitution is a book of amendments. It's supposed that's constantly changed. But we're not supposed to add or take away from the words of Yahweh Shemi Abishai. So who's doing it? Who's adding to the word of the Lord? Who's taking away? Who is the authoritative voice of understanding when it comes to the Lord nowadays? It's Esau. He's the light. That's why he's called the Luciferian. He's the light bringer. Come, you can continue.
Yeah,
I'm gonna let you bring
it says,
out what you had.
continuing on, it says, that was pretty much it on it. Matter of fact, a little bit more.
Yeah, you got it.
It says, therefore, because it's just going back. What's the result of this nigga ruling? It says, therefore, have the curse devoured the whole earth.
The whole earth.
And if I may add, that's talking about the missiles, man. Because the missiles going to be a consuming fire. The Spirit of the Lord is going to be in those
Yeah, but
missiles.
remember, it's the UFOs too. The scripture says, here's the curse that goeth before the whole earth, man. So it says, what shall it be if there already be a fire kindled? So the Lord come back with chariots. Yeah. Missiles is one thing, goddamn, that concentrated chariot fire? Goddamn, Jacob. Shit, boy, that's a whole, man, come on, bro.
That's it.
Smoke.
It says, and they that dwell therein are desolate.
Yeah, so everybody on the planet Earth, you dwelling in that day because, Lord willing, we be at that number, we're going to be in that high place. We're going to be over that seat, looking at that thing, looking at the fire.
You see a glass.
Yeah. Be in that seat. Hey. All right, you got it.
It says, therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned.
Burns, man.
If you man know.
Few. It says, if the Lord has shortened the days for the elect's sake, there shall no flesh be saved. What does Esau say? If I can't have it, no one can. Does that not sound like Esau? Yeah. That's a crash out. You had what you had up?
Yeah, we're gonna put it back, y'all. Look, Psalm 50, verse 16. But unto the wicked, the Most High said, what hast thou to do to declare my statutes?
So what you look like? Or ain't you, hey, ain't you the one that went throughout the world rape, robbing, and murdering? Yeah, that was you. So you was Alexander the Greek, right? Yeah, that was you. You was Nero. You the one who set Rome on fire and then you blamed it on the Christians. That was you? Yeah, that was you. You the one who set forth the transatlantic slave trade. You implemented Jim Crow and Reconstruction Act. You implemented the Civil Rights Movement. You brought forth crack during the 70s and the 80s, the 90s. You the one who pushed the gangster agenda during the 90s and the early 2000s.
You made COVID.
Yo, what now?
Round 19.
Yeah, hey man, you the reason that Jake got that 2020 stimulus package. Man. You the reason that podcast exists, man, because of the inoculation 2020 and the rise of the podcast.
Yeah, sitting at home.
Yeah. So read that.
Yep. It says, or that thou shouldest take my covenant in thy mouth.
So you did all of these things. But it starts through rape, rob, and murder because you give subtle wickedness that you know that cater to particular fleshes or whatever. The people are kind of clapping for you now when they used to point at you and say, evil man, evil man, evil man. Now because they say, hey, I appreciate that, we appreciate that handout. Like, what the? You good or something now, nigga? You good or something now? Did you establish this place? Through righteousness, did you establish it by my laws, statutes, commandments? Or did you go back through rape, rob, and murder? You went through about rape, rob, and murder. And now that people are patting a wicked individual on your back, what do you look like picking up my book, man? What you look like picking up my book? Oh, so now you, yeah. Oh, so now, oh, yeah, you the chosen people. You got it.
It says, seeing thou hatest instruction and carest my words behind.
How do you hate instruction? God, the Lord made Adam and Eve. Esau came back with this is the balance of thought and spirit. If Adam and Eve can get together, Steve and Steve, Brittany and Jamie. So who did these things, man?
Big Bang.
Yeah, the Big Bang Theory. Oh man, that was all that was never said right. The Big Bang Theory. That shit, that's utter bullshit. But so all of these ideologies, all these beliefs, all of these singular thoughts that you push out here, couldn't you have kept them to yourself? And couldn't you just push my word? But now you didn't do that. You let all of that go out, and then you can read the Bible if you want to. So what you look like picking up his words now saying, hey, those are not the Israelites. Hey, hey, hey! Those black guys, those Mexicans, those Native Americans, they're not Israelites.
They're not calling yourself, dude. You know?
Yeah. They can be everything under the planet, under the sun. I can be Kemet, I can be Babylonian, I can be Egyptian, I can call myself Musa. I could go take up Ishmael. Y'all can call myself a Viking. One thing I can't call myself is an Israelite. And who said I couldn't say it? Esau did. He calling himself the people. But we the people can't call ourselves that. The Lord said, what does this do? That did all of this wickedness, what do you do? What do you have to do to declare my statutes now? How can you even speak righteousness, man, when you're a man of blood? Remember, King David couldn't even build a temple because he had too much blood on his hand because he was a man of war. His son had to come in this thing to do this thing, right? So what does the murderer look like talking about people? What does the murderer look like pointing out being the accuser? The murderer is the accuser. That doesn't even make sense, man. Where would the justice even begin? You got it?
I got something for you. It's Ezekiel 36, and I start at verse 1. Also, thy son of man, prophesy to the mountains of Israel. Say ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord.
What are the mountains? That's the nation, that's the tribes of Israel, man. Governments, the heads of Israel.
Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because the enemy has said against you, Aha, even the ancient high places are ours in possession.
And what are the ancient high places in possession? Esau is hijacked. He's hijacked Israel. He's hijacked the religion. He's the forefront of what is to be dictated. If you're calling yourself, if you say that you're Jewish, well, he ain't got no dictation over here. But if you claim to have a level of spirituality in any shape, form, or fashion, Esau is the head of it. Okay? Even Moab. Esau has a dictation in Moab being boots. How is that? What you got?
It says, therefore prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side, that ye may be a possession unto the residue of the heathen, and ye are taken up in the lips of talkers.
Excellent. I feel like you got it. Read that again about the
Yet, therefore prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord Yahweh, because they have made you desolate and swallowed you up on every side.
Because Jake is surrounded, for lack of better words, with the ways and philosophies of Esau. You got it?
It says that ye may be in possession unto the residue of the heathen.
And in possession for the residue of heathen is a damn slave, man. And that's what mindset that this guy wants you to continue to be in. It's just a slave mindset, man. Basically, he want to work you to death, and he wants you to shuck and jive for him.
Don't speak up about it.
Yeah, he said,
Don't speak up about it.
speak up about it, man. Because if you do, then now you demonized, man. You got it?
It says, and ye are taken up in the lips of talkers, and are in infamy of the people.
Yep.
Therefore, ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of the Lord Yahweh. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh to the mountains and to the hills, to the rivers and to the valleys, to the desolate wastes, and to the cities that are forsaken, which became a prey and derision.
Yep, the ones who fell off from being that great nation. And the reason why we fell off from being that great nation because Esau had us swallowed up on all sides, man. And that's what you go into the word colonialism, colonized. Once you go into the word colonialism, they come over there and there's certain things that come with it. Your culture get taken away, your land get taken away, and your agriculture, you know? So once they take away your culture, your way of life, the things that your great-great-granddaddy did, you ain't gonna grow up knowing your heritage or even knowing your bloodline. You gotta know.
Because they're gonna, like Mama said, they're gonna force you to serve their gods.
That's it.
That's why they come up with this. I got something real quick for you. I'm passing back to you.
You got
go
it.
right into it. Proverbs 12 and 26. The righteous is more excellent than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth him. And how is it? Is what the brothers are going into. Esau swallowing Jacob. He created a society and he gives Jacob particularly wicked options. He don't give you the options of righteousness. He don't give you the options and choices of wickedness. So therefore, he pushes Jake towards wickedness. Right?
Yeah, it's like about me. You can apply for the job, you either African American, non-Latino, and black. You know what I'm saying?
He
You don't see this like
Because it's like you going off low key, like the brother just mentioned. You don't put your house on there, you're going off. I'm just supposed don't do that now.
Israelite.
Yeah, you hit other, you put Yasha Allah. You don't put Israelite. I put Yasha Allah, you know. But just going back on just simple things is that, even like the environment. Because again, you can put a plant in the environment, it can either prosper, or you can put a plant in the environment, it'll decay. That's why that Jeremiah 2nd chapter, how you became a degenerate plant. And one of the reasons why Israel became a degenerate plant because Esau has swallowed us up. And basically, it's really just swallowing up your mind, man. Every thought is not subjected under Yahweh Shai. Every thought of these niggas is subjected under Esau. Instead of saying what Yahweh Shai do, niggas will say what would the white man do, man?
What would he prefer?
What would he prefer?
Not what he do. What would the white
What
man
would he prefer? You want to be a master. You know what
Jake
I'm saying?
ain't gonna do what Esau do.
Yeah.
Jake gonna do what Esau prefer. It's a difference.
That's it.
I ain't gonna do what Esau do, but Jake will do what Esau prefer. You know?
Just so he can get a pat on the back of the job.
I got one for you.
Bible goes out. You got it. Let me get this real. Finish it off.
It says, to the residue of the heathen that are round about. Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, surely in the fire of my jealousy have I spoken against the residue of the
He
heathen.
says in the fire of my jealousy, because even how we're pissed off and we're mad at Esau got our people in this situation, guess what? The Lord is even more pissed off, man. Because even when you look at the look of Israel now, man, just a guy that's 300 pounds, 6'6", and he a mo, that really should get you pissed off. Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even you having Israelite women that's, ain't nothing. If you're a harder, you gotta do what you gotta do, cool. But these Israelite women that just love being hoes like Sexy Red and shit, man. If you just see the downfall of Israel, how we truly was in the time of Solomon, in the time of Adam, you will see what it's talking about, man. Because we was on top and we fell off from a high state. You got it, huh?
It's like,
Come on.
It's like going back to the plant, it's like the soil. You're saying like bring the plant over
In the environment.
and prosper. If the soil fucked up, you can look for it, you know what I mean?
You look for it,
It'll sprout up, that bitch gonna die.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'll tell you a perfect example. Potatoes. If that soil is trash, man, I don't care, bro. Them potatoes, I don't care what potato you put in the bad soil, man. That potato gonna taste like that damn soil. And I remember I had to my grandma, she had bad seeds or whatever. She had some moldy soil. It was real bad soil. But she tried to mix it in with some good. And she threw hella potatoes down, man. At the end of the harvest or whatever, man, we pulled the potatoes out. Everybody of those potatoes. It almost tastes like I was eating out of trash, man. Because the environment in which the potatoes were placed in, and
things were raised up in, it wasn't conducive, man. It wasn't fit for consumption.
See? And like you said, man, you can't mix a bad environment and a good environment and expect good things. The only thing you're gonna expect is either it ain't that bad, it's really worse. Because now it tastes like, it tastes terrible. You know, and they even going down the generations now. That seed was raised, this plant was raised up in a fucked up place, and that seed gonna get carried on, and it's gonna get raised up in a fucked up place. That's why it says in 2nd Ezra, the men shall be weaker through age, for the lack of better word. Weaker through age, because you grew up in a fucked up place, and your production, you know what I'm saying?
It ain't gonna be,
it ain't gonna be what it is. Because let's say if it was back in the time of Yahweh Shai, back in the time of Ezra, back in the time of Adam, I'm just gonna say it like this. Back in the time of Adam, man, we was bigger. The oxygen was on a whole different level. The trees looked different. Even colors, man. It was probably the colors. You know what I'm saying? You can't even perceive because why? How far we fell off from grace. How far we fell off ultimately from our power. Yahweh Shai. You gotta do. I'll finish that.
Yep, it says, and against all Idumea.
Yeah, read that again from the top. Because the Lord specifically. Because it's like, you do a diss track, but you name a nigga name. That's how you know it's personal. You got it? Yeah.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh, surely in the fire of my jealousy, have I spoken against thee, residue of the heathen.
Yeah, spoken against these heathens, you got it?
And against all Idumea.
And that's why Idumea, we already know Idumea is the head city of Edom, man. So the Lord is actually separating Edom. These are, I hate all you know, Lord said, I hate all you niggas, all you heathens. But especially Esau. And the reason why, because look at all the things that Esau have produced, man. I was just looking at that nigga Andrew Jackson. This nigga got a long rap sheet, man. He produced a lot of tabs too. You got it?
That's like I made that crafty council. Esau the head nigga in charge of that.
Beautiful, bro.
So the Lord got a special thing for that nigga. It
Hey,
says
BET was part of that crafty council.
It says, which have appointed my land into their possession.
And they did that. They appointed the land into their possession. Land of Israel and us, because we were people before we were placed. Esau was supposed to release us after slavery was over with. Ain't that the way? After slavery, you're supposed to restore it, man, and send it back.
7 years.
Yeah. Did Esau do that? He still found stolen man is still found in his possession until this day. All right, you finish.
Hey, Baba Kashai, I want to make one real quick point. Idumea is the Greek way of saying Edom. So like it's the water. It's Basra, that's the head city. You got it, though.
Again, it says, which have appointed my land into their possession with the joy of all their heart, with the spiteful minds to cast it out for a prey. Oh yeah, man. Read that back. It says, which have appointed my land into their possession.
You talking about? You got appointed Israel.
1947.
Yeah.
1947. The Balfour Declaration.
Yeah.
The Balfour Declaration.
Balfour Declaration.
So that's what that's going into right there. Look it up, man. Balfour Declaration.
And then it was a point of motherfuckers. At first they wanted to move the motherfuckers to Arizona, and they said it wasn't gonna work. Yeah. Real talk. Real talk. They said they wanted the Jews to have a face in Arizona, and they said that ain't holding it. Real talk.
So they appointed themselves what? They invited themselves to our land, man.
And even when you look up the build up to World War II, or even after that, they've been trying to get in now, man. Yeah. That's why even those things with those Teamites that was in Germany, where you think they went? You know what I'm saying? Some of them went this way, some of them went that way. But hey, some of them went, the small hands.
You get into that Khazarian Empire.
Beautiful.
You know what I mean? They tell you how they was migrating some with Germany, Portugal. That's why like Hitler, he was heavy on punishing on the Portuguese motherfuckers to death and shit. Cause it was mainly Lee was mainly more than mostly them in them concentration camps and shit with Hitler and so-called Jews.
But even when you go into Hitler is a Jew. Yeah. Hitler with his grandfather or his father, he popped his mother and he produced her. He a bastard child. But he a part of it, just because he a part of that elite group, he had to play a part of that movie. And so the Lord has said, he said, his own person, that's why the scripture say, he that is evil to himself, who shall he should be good? This nigga was evil to his own people, even though we know, I'm gonna be real, man, behind those kind of, man, they weren't doing this shit. It was like, I think it was a lice or a tick problem, and they ended up getting rid of it. Man, they had swimming pools and everything, and what's it called, whatever. Actually, it was like a giveaway, but it was like the whole thing was the reason why we send you out to these camps because they got a tick or a flea problem or some shit like that. Yeah, some people got put to death, but a lot of people didn't, man. All those things was what is called exaggerated.
Yeah,
but
propaganda.
Yeah, propaganda. And that's where Hitler was one of the main people to first start off with that modern day propaganda.
Yeah, just because the father of propaganda is German. I have to put it all He had to get the world sympathy. He had to get the world all with sympathy so they could play this sympathy card so they could say, see, we have been oppressed. Just like the people of the Bible. So, but now, so now, where's the struggle? Because that seems to be an overarching theme of the scriptures for the Lord's chosen people to be catching hell until the Holy One comes, to Shiloh comes, man, to Yahushua comes back.
Hey, and that's one thing that's synonymous, like you said, that's synonymous with the children of Israel, is the hell that we catch. That's how we identify who Yasha'Allah is, man. Because again, the hell that Esau catches, these other heathens catch, it don't compare into the hell that Israel catch. I got something for you, real. You got Daniel 9. Daniel 9. You got it. Go ahead. You got it, but you got it.
Book of Daniel 9 and 11.
Yep, spirit.
It says, all Israel had transgressed our law, even by the party, that he might not obey thy voice. Therefore, the curses poured upon us.
Hey, Salaki, it says, therefore the curses poured upon us. Why the curses poured upon us? Because we transgress against the law, man. The Lord put the mirror to our face, man. This why. You know?
And you see the perfection of it in America. Because like going back to that degenerate plant, you come out of that soil of Esau and you just sprouted up into a real nigga, man. A baddie. You know what I mean? A baddie. Bad. You know, not the mirror in your face. That's why until they can't come into the light.
That's it.
You know what I mean? They get offended, man.
That's like the temple, man. Because soon, you know, if you go into the temple, you come to the temple like a heathen or something, they'll put your ass down, man. You come to the temple unclean, fucked up, they'll put your ass down, man.
That's some old fast shit.
Get them stones, bro.
Get them stones. You can't come to school all over here, man.
That's bullshit. Like, nigga, he leave with the death. So you gonna get fucked up. Yeah, they come to school. Go ahead.
You got it.
Yeah, like it says, verse 11, continuing on, it says, therefore the curse is poured upon us, and the oath that is written in the law of Moses, the servant of Most High, because we have sinned against him, and ye have confirmed his words, which he spake against us, and against our judges that judged us.
Yes, because ultimately it was spoken in what? Deuteronomy the 28th chapter. You got it, bro.
He said, by bringing upon us a great evil.
A great evil. Evil meaning time, ill meaning bad. We been going, brother, we go through bad times every day.
Who's had a worse time on the planet Earth than the nigga, man?
Than Israel, man. That's not even only, but even Judah, from Judah, Gad, Reuben, Ephraim, Manasseh, Asher.
Man, come on, man.
You
got your asses kicked. You ain't even do that. Like really, without the scriptures, you getting your ass kicked. And I ain't even do that. You just like, you remember that lady you was getting his ass beat by Duck Boy Entertainment. He came in the house, man, and started wailing on that motherfucker. I ain't even do that, bro. Shit, you get your ass whooped for nothing.
Hey, but you did do something though. But just going back into all the tribes, even the northern tribe catch a lot of hell, bro. When you going to the motherfuckers in Brazil, like living, you think it's the ghetto? Man, them motherfuckers literally living in the slum. That's why a lot of those guys from Haiti is coming up, especially in Alabama. They sent like a couple, I think at least 1,000 niggas from Haiti and then
Silicon.
Silicon.
They tripping out down there in Silicon.
Yeah, they up there.
Hey, look.
Hey, Salaki, if I may, I'll push out. Finish up my thought. But that's when they coming up here for a better life, for lack of better words. They think America is going to be that way of life, but like it says in the scriptures, I forgot where it's at. It says how Ephraim going to bring their children to the murder because they coming through Mexico. The border open, so a lot of people coming through. You think, you say, where you from? Yep.
Yeah, the Darien Gap.
You say, where you coming from? Motherfucker say, Nigeria. Why you here? You in Mexico? Say, where you coming from? Siberia. Why you in Mexico? But at the same time, a lot of these Israelites, from the 12 tribes is coming up here too.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
Yeah, it's going into what the brother's saying, that Darien Gap. If you look at that, man, that's over 2,000 miles of jungle.
Yeah.
It's a pure jungle. And you mean to tell me Jake left, he came across waters to go through a jungle to come through Mexico to get into America?
Man.
God damn, you catching hell, bro.
And that's how you know this. That's how you know America. That's how you know America is really that great city. Babylon the Great. It's not known as Babylon the Great for no reason. It's known as Babylon the Great because it's a great city, man.
And them niggas live in the streets now. Them niggas got it sweet, man.
Yeah.
Like y'all was saying, going through all this shit, they got it sweet right now. But continuing on, we say, for under the whole heaven have not been done, and shall be done upon Jerusalem.
Hey, it says, on the whole heaven have not been done, which have been done unto Jerusalem. And that's how we know that those people from, the smaller hats or the 48ers, that's how we know that they're not the people. Because the things that we went through and the things that we go through on our everyday life, Esau off himself, man. That's why a lot of these praises is riddled with Jake. Because when Esau going out, he's just going to off himself, man. And that's a weak spirit too, man. Instead of you just embracing as a man, taking your charge on, for lack of better words, you're gonna kill yourself. But it's called going out the easy way, man. You know?
Yeah, that put shit in Jake, man. That's one thing I remember Jake saying. He was like, yeah, that put shit in, the children. That goes to the kids. They won't get a wipe of them.
Yeah. Hey, matter of fact, get that, man. Yeah, you got it, because I was scared I was going through that the other day. That Genesis 25th chapter, because that's when it started, man. And it says, most people are carved. I love it. That's even mentally, too, man. Esau weak. That's why the things and the little things that he go through, ultimately, he's going to just kill himself off, man. You got to do it.
Yeah, it says, it's Genesis 25 and verse 24. It says, matter of fact, verse 23.
Matter of fact, go when they was fighting. Like 18.
Let me see, verse 19. Start right at verse 19. It says, indeed are the generations of Isaac, Abraham's son. Abraham begot Isaac. Isaac was 40 years old when he took Bethel to wife, the daughter of Bethuel, the Syrian of Panaram, the sister of Laban, the Syrian. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren. And the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah, his wife, conceived.
And it's the spirit because the Lord, Isaac, because that's how the shot. He asked the Lord for something. But the Lord gave him more than what he asked for. He said, let me get a child. The Lord gave him 2. And not only just 2 children, 2 great children. To be honest, because Esau was a great nation, whether you want to believe it or not. Yeah.
And it says, and the children struggled together within her.
Yeah, Papa Bashar, brother can look up on the few of that word struggle right there, man. Because that struggle wasn't just in the time of Genesis, man. That struggle wasn't just between Jacob and Esau. No, that struggle is happening to this very day. Read that again.
Yeah, it says, and Isaac entreats, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, by my books.
So they was fighting in her stomach. And she didn't know what was going on. Because how sometimes when some women be pregnant, they'll be overreacting or something like that, but she wasn't. You got a picture, man, she had, because I know when women have twins, they start to be kind of bigger, more weight, but she probably was, that fight was probably pushing her around the house.
Like moving her side to side.
She can't sleep. Isaac sleep. She think, you hit me, nah, that's the baby. fighting in the middle, she can't even sleep, man. And the reason why, because that spirit that was in them was so heavy, it's carried over into now, man. Yeah, that word stroke, yeah.
It says to crush, oppress, to get.
He says to crush to what? Oppress? To oppress. And that's why Esau's known as the oppressor today. You got it?
Yeah, it says crush each other.
To crush each other. And that's why through the spirit.
Previously oppressed.
To previously oppressed. That's why through the spirit when King David was in power, he had garrisons in Edom. Which means he had them niggas on lock, man.
Yeah.
You got it. That he had the motherfuckers in slavery, man. You know, so like for the language. You got it.
Yeah, it says, and the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
Yeah, if it be so, why am I thus? I've been asking for this baby for so long, and as soon as I get it, why I gotta be like this? And in this spirit, how you ask the Lord for something, the Lord will give you more than what you ask for. You know, that's a true king. You got it.
It says, and she went to inquire of the Lord.
She went to inquire of the Lord, which means what? She went to inquire of a prophet. Give me 1 Samuel 9:9. Because the Lord didn't talk to her head on. Because a woman say, didn't the Lord talk to Rebecca? He said, didn't the Lord talk to Rebecca? No, man. The Lord used the prophet to talk to Rebecca. You got it.
It's the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 9 and verse 9. And it says, before a time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, thus he spake, come and let us go to the seer. For he that is now called a prophet was before a time called a seer.
Yeah, he that was called a prophet was before a time called a seer. So Rebecca, she went to a prophet, man. She didn't go to the Lord straight up. You got it?
Yep, it says, and the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
2 nations are in thy womb. You got it?
And 2 manner of people.
You got it? Yeah. It's spirit. Like I said, a prophet, because why? He seen it in the future. The Lord showed him a
Read the scripture. Yeah. The prophet broke it down. She's like, what's going on? Okay, then.
You get right back with you. You know what I mean? This boy came back the next day with the stand. Let me tell you what he told me. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what he told me, man. He said, you got it. What he told me?
He said, the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb.
Yeah, 2 nations are in thy womb. And that's heavy, bro. Because 2 nations being in thy womb, we're going to continue on. It says 2 manner of people, but those 2 nations thy wombs was really the 2 main characters in this movie, man. The same beef between Jacob and Esau is the same beef between Cain and Abel, man. You got it?
And 2 manner of people shall be separate from thy bowels.
It says 2 manner of people shall be separate. So like about the words, it's like, you know, you coming out the womb, coming out the matrix, or coming in the world, and y'all going 2 different ways. Jacob went into the way of righteousness, and Esau went into the way of death, man. You know, you got it.
And it says, and the one people shall be stronger than the other.
And the one people shall be stronger than the other. Who's that one people? Israel. Jake, that's your water. And I'm gonna say one thing like this: Israel and Esau is alike in many ways. We both like the rule and shit. We both got certain things we like, but at the same time, we alike in a lot of ways. But at the same time, we different. We gotta realize we more related to Esau than anybody else upon the planet Earth. You know? Yeah.
Like, cause like you will get the same wisdom from the same source. You will turn yours into righteousness. You will create something that benefit the elk, and then this will create a gas car. You know what I'm saying?
And that was in Genesis the 4th chapter. Esau got the sacrifices. He said,
that's what I'm thinking about too.
That's a beautiful point you made, bro. You got it?
Yeah, it says, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people. And the elder shall serve the younger.
It says one people shall be stronger than the other, and the elder shall serve the younger. So basically saying your oldest son gonna be a slave. And it's the prophet telling her this, man. And when you read the story, you can see why Rebecca moved that way in Genesis the 27th chapter. Because she knew the prophecy, she knew the script.
Yeah, she made sure. She made sure that Isaac, that Jacob got the blessing.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Papa Bashar, No. Go to 20. Go to when he sold his birthright. Matter of fact, continue on a little bit. It said when the boys got older.
Yeah, it says, and when her days, when her days to be delivered was fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb.
Yeah, twins in her womb. You got it.
Yeah, and the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment.
And I know you mentioned earlier that word Edom goes back out of womb, which actually means what? Red, man. The first came out red all over like a hairy garment. You got it.
It says, and they called his name Esau.
And I think they were
Situation.
He thought he was dead. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Nobody ain't never came out like that. What is going on? But that's how you know. That's when the first so-called white man entered the planet Earth, man.
Because everybody else before that was bleepers, man. That's what Jake get it twisted, man. There wasn't no group of albinos running around. You was a clean leaper, man.
Yeah.
You got hit with leprosy. You got cursed with leprosy. Hey, you had to. Hey, you lived with it until, man. But like the brother said, only the first white person recorded Esau.
Yeah, because when you leprous, you don't come out like that. That's like a period of time. Esau came out like that. So Isaac was probably pissed, man. You know, I wouldn't say pissed, but he probably had mixed emotions. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, he was disappointed.
Yeah.
I bet. Like, you're in the flesh. That's a man. Yeah, you disappointed. Like,
First one, two. But now you see Rebecca see why he gonna be a servant.
Yeah.
You see why Rebecca saying like, oh, he gonna, you know, I'm gonna love the next one coming out. I'm gonna love the shit out of this little motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because he knew his legacy.
So they probably did things different. You can tell that this dude was equal. He could claim more. Jacob took it on the chin. You know, he was more the standard that you was looking for.
I'm gonna say this though. Esau, when you read that Esau, he was hardcore.
Well,
Esau wasn't. He was weak mentally. I said it. Esau was weak mentally.
Hey, you have a lot of that in their nations. Motherfucker be bucked up and shit, but the bitch, real shit, but the bitch, he'll crash out, man.
Nigga go on.
High temper. Yeah, that's it. High temper.
Nigga go on a 12-week, what's called in the woods. You know, just excursion in the woods, just thugging it out.
Yeah.
But you cuss this nigga out, he'll be bitch made, man. You know? I watch motherfuckers like that on YouTube, and we might think these motherfuckers in the snow and shit.
Yeah.
And it was like a little point in the camera, like the white pissed him off or some shit like that. He was like, damn it, you know, the camera cut off and shit like that. But I was like, this motherfucker, he's known for being in the woods just thugging this shit out. But he weak mentally though. Motherfucker big, you know, he got the knife on the left hand side, but he's just weaker mentally.
That's a carnal man.
Beautiful.
That's a carnal man for you, man. You know what I mean? On the outside, you look all pretty. You know, it's approachable. But once you get to dealing with this motherfucker, bearing this spirit, man, it's like, oh, you step back. You know? This ain't a man.
Yeah.
It looks like a man.
Yeah, male.
It's a male, that spirit. It's a male, but it ain't a man. You know?
Yeah, it says, and the boys grew. Verse 26. It says, and after that came his brother out, and he took hold, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel.
You see how so like you gotta come.
No, they made a significant point. That they basically made it a significance to give a picture of what it was for Esau to be born. It was a big deal. Like he came out like a hair garment, and his daddy called him out Joshua. You see what he said? Like it was a big deal. And then came his son. Then came his brother. It was like then his brother came out. It was getting back on Natalie.
Yeah.
Now this is something new, breaking news.
Like you had one real good point. They're holding their heel though.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna get into. Like
it's
now it's getting to they made a big deal of Esau coming on the scene, and Jacob came. But the significance of how Jacob came, that was the point. That was the point they wanted to make. They made a point of how Esau looked because they needed you to make that connection back to Cain. But with Jacob, they needed you to make that connection for what was to come. Hey, he was holding his heel. What is the significance of that? So, if you were to take from the story, what was the significance of the Lord telling us about what Esau looked like and what was the significance of why the Lord mentioned that Jacob holding Esau's head. That was a spiritual moment within itself. Jacob coming down holding the head. Yeah, it's yeah, but the Lord made it a big deal, like the way He wrote it, and it was saying like make a big point about his couple, about Esau, but make a deal of how Jacob came out. It was normal. It was what was significant. He holding his heel. His baby came out holding another baby's heel.
Look, that's how he entered into the world. Walk beside you. That's beautiful, man.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, starting at verse 8. Now, this 2nd Ezra 6 and 8, it says, and he said unto me, from Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the heel of Esau.
Now in spirit, how the brother, they just painted the picture on how Esau was how he looked.
Yeah.
But what was so significant about Jacob and what he was doing. And Jacob was about action.
This dude is a man of action.
Man of God, man.
He doing something.
But you see why he was named Yasharala, man.
It wasn't over. When I see that, it's like, yo, they were bumping in the womb.
Yeah.
He came out first. Jake was holding his like, nah, this ain't over with, bro.
He was probably crawling, you know.
He was probably trying to get.
I got you.
I got your ass, bro.
You got it.
Came out crying.
Esau is the end of the world,
Esau is the end of the world. Yeah.
and Jacob is the beginning of it that followed.
And that's the he ain't holding
Oh boy, that's so beautiful.
He put him so that spirit. That's even when we get into our, that's like even the kingdom. After Esau kingdom, it's going to be our kingdom, man. That's going to pull him down. Man. So come on.
I mean, you see that process taking place now. When you pulling out the stronghold, you cleanse your mind, because that wisdom that you watching out Esau with, it's gonna lead you to the kingdom. We say we're the brain to the kingdom.
It's good, man. It's a beautiful way to end off, man. Hey, we pray that these lessons edifying. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory. To Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadas. We want to give double honor to our Apostle Ellis Great Millstone and Shalom. Shalom. Zoom. Keep enduring, brothers. Keep enduring.
Right now, yeah. Wonderful turn there.